Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome and all to Seed of the... What the hell is that back and forth to hell and back? Have I not noticed these before? Surely I've noticed these things. I have an eye for things that waggle like a tentacle. Since when is there like growths through the floor that like... Am I going crazy? Is this going to be one of those sitches where I'm like, whoa, have you seen this thing, guys? And you're like, yes, we have seen this thing. You've mentioned it before. You are literally the most forgetful moron that we know, but we love you anyway, as long as you keep paying us. But, that's fine. I just like to feel loved. So we're playing the OG himself here, and as we can see, careful, everybody needs to be careful, because I'm going to go back down here, because I forgot to do a thing, reroll this. Ooh, alright, so, the seed submitter here was like, reroll the item in the curse room for the best first floor item, and I was like, okay, what would qualify as that? Something like Polyphemus, some good power, or utility, but admittedly, a black candle on the bumbo! Yes, if you take a bumbo and apply to it a black candle, you get a black bumbo. Out of context, in fact, no, we're not. Nope, 100% refuse. I am not going to explore this avenue, and we are going to completely ignore that I said that. You all know what I meant, but that's not going to stop you completely going to town with this. So all that I ask is that please don't, because we'll cut that out. We will cut that out, okay? We will. Hey, have a coin, Bumbo, lad. Enjoy yourself, okay? It's not often that Bumbo gets to go out of his cage and really Bumbo around, so I'll let him have this one, and he can really have some fun on this run. Ain't that right, you little bun? I guess he's kind of bun-shaped, sort of round. Although a bun shape's more like, more... What is a bun shape? What the hell is a shape? What? What even, is a shape, man? A shape's, even real, or are they just constructs of lines created by the man to keep you boxed in his, air quotes, squares of control? You gotta triangle your way out of here so that we can pentagrammaticize our way forward in life. Otherwise, you gotta get yourself octagon out of here, man. You know what I'm saying. Who even needs shapes? Who even needs lines? I don't want to be bound by constructs of the human creation. I'm my own free spirit, and I'm gonna soar like an eagle and call majestically like caw across the plains, and all shall fear me, the mice especially. I don't know, alright? Sometimes you just have to roll with it. Sometimes you shouldn't roll with it, but do anyway. And sometimes, on rare occasions, on very, very rare occasions, you realize that maybe you're better off if you don't say anything at all. Yeah. Just don't know. It's one of those days, okay? And in my defense, I am incredibly tired because of shenanigans that happened this morning. And I will tell you about these shenanigans because I can't even, I really don't even believe that it happened myself. It's like some sort of cruel sleep-based torture that occurred to me courtesy of... Danny, not that I'm mad at her or anything like that, but still, there was some fist shaking. Oh, yes, there was. There was some serious... I actually managed to realize what I was going to say there, and I prevented myself from doing it. Guys, I'm learning how to not be socially awkward. Are you impressed with me? Tell me you are. Tell me you're proud. I need to hear it in the comments. I need to hear you say, Rage, I'm proud of you. I'm impressed. I'm happy. You're becoming a normal human. I need to hear you say it. Reroll! Monstro's lung. Okay, let's grab this then. So I'll tell you a story in a moment. After the seed, many Terminators hopped on elephants. It was their new strategy. After repeatedly failing to go back into the past and complete their assassination, they thought maybe a radical new strategy was in order. And in order to achieve this, they decided to have their T-1000s hop on the back of elephants in true ancient style, where war elephants shook the ground and struck fear into men and animals alike. You've not experienced true war until you've seen a hopping robot on the back of an elephant. Coming to a cinema near you. I would love to do a movie voice trailer at some point. I really, really would. And if you do have your own seed to submit, please do so. Seriously, please. Please do so. God, I need your seeds. Hey, Bumbo, have a little bit of a nom, lad. Whoa, he skipped being a kid. He went straight from baby to puberty. Bumbo, are you okay, man? You can't just skip 10 years of your life, lad. That is gonna have repercussions. That is like breaking biology. I mean, I'm impressed that you managed it, but holy crap, can you imagine feeding a toddler something and it just makes them like stretch out, and you can hear their bones cracking and creaking as they're forcibly elongated and forced into like forcing a 5-year-old to instantly, in the space of a second, become a 15-year-old. It's like, what the hell just happened? Bumbo, are you okay? I should not have fed you a dime. I am so sorry. The fault is mine. Holy hell. Either way, please submit your seeds for Bumbo's sake. All seeds submitted will go to the Make Bumbo Young Again charity, dedicated to helping Bumbos everywhere to recover their lost youth. Loads of Bumbos every day are fed too many coins and are forced to grow old before they are ready. It's a true crime and a true breach of Bumbo rights. Here at Bumbo for Better, we strive to make Bumbo better, and we promise that with your simple donation of 1 seed a week, we can make a happier life for Bumbo everywhere. We can make it happen. All right. Okay, let us pick this up and move on. But yeah, submit your seeds to rageisaacrebirth@gmail.com. The email is also in the description, and make sure you give concise and efficient instructions, okay? You need to tell me what items to get, where to pick them up before re-rolling or not. Make sure you've got the same unlocks at me if it's relevant, what character to play, if I need to do the floor in a certain order. Basically, literally everything that I could possibly want to know without saying item names is the best instructions that you can do. It really immensely helps, because there are probably hundreds of really cool seeds that have been submitted that have never made it onto the show because the instructions were just, like, non-existent. Like, use this seed, start on this character, and then this is the instruction. You'll know what to do. Will I know what to do, submitter? You really are putting that much faith in me. Do you know who I am? All right. Sometimes I don't know how to get out of bed in the morning, and you think I'm gonna know what to do? Are you mental? Tell me what to do, because it's just not gonna work otherwise, you know? It's really that simple. Okay, let's do this thing. Da, 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 da. And I think we're heading in this direction. Admittedly, I don't even really know. What I do know is I am supposed to skip the item room on this floor, which kind of freaks me out, because it's like, really? Skip the item room? Okay. Whatever you say, I'll do that. But it does kind of rub me the wrong way. And I hate it when people rub me the wrong way. It's like, if you're going to walk up to me and just gently rub me, at least do it the correct way. Actually, that sounds really, really wrong as I get rid of my invisible full naked steam. And the Fallen! Well, we shall soon make him live up to his name. Yes, indeed. And destroy him. I wish humans split into 2 smaller versions of themselves whenever they died. Like, imagine what? That's actually great. Ooh, Krampus coming to avenge his friend, the Fallen. I salute you, man. That is some serious loyalty. But yeah, imagine war, where every time a person died, they just split into two smaller... Ah, snap. It's guppy time. Peanut butter guppy time. Peanut butter guppy time. Way, yeah. I don't even know. But what I do know is... the battle of the splitting humans would be a glorious one to watch. Right, we need to charge our D6 again and re-roll the boss drop. Yes, indeed. Although, actually, if a human... Well, I mean, that's convenient. That's very, very convenient. I will thoroughly admit that is convenient, and that's not bad as well. You know what? I'm gonna go look at the item room just so I know why it's useless. I can't resist the curiosity, as I'm sure many of you watching this can as well. Though we do need to get to the boss rush, so I can't waste too much time doing things. Though then again, we do have Guppy now, and of course tactical damage there to speed up the clearing of the room. Go enjoy yourself, Bumbo. There's lots of money there. I guess you can get it on the way back. You know, whatever makes you happy, really. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. That's very convenient. Because would everybody have to... Okay, I get it now. Yeah, no, I understand. Would you have to carry enough equipment for two people so that when you died, you actually could just pick up a gun each when you've split and are ready to go? Who would get the clothes when you died and split? Would one person be just wearing baggy clothes? Or would both of you just now be naked? There's a lot of questions that need answering with this. Do you both count as people if you both survive? Do you both get human rights? Who goes back to your family? What if you've got a wife and you're away at the war and you get killed and split and you return home and there's now two of you? Is she like, I don't know what to do? Or, yeah, if you know what I mean. So, like, what is really the correct thing to do in that situation? The social implications would be just ridiculous, but I think it's definitely a film that needs to be made. Ooh, a golden poops. Yes, golden poops. I need to get some money myself because I need the shop. But anyway, Bumbo has reached his final form, and I do got to give a shout out to you, seed submitter of this seed. I like the cut of your jib. You've written a very entertaining seed description. It's like paragraphs of like role play descriptions of the floor. And while it's amusing, admittedly, ooh, okay. So we're gonna have a shower of coins. I'm liking that. Admittedly, it's difficult to get the instructions from the flavor, but I do like a bit of flavor in my instructions. You know, it's not bad. A little bit of raspberry instructions never really harmed anyone. So, story time! No, I've not forgotten. No, I have not. Alright, so this morning, Nanny was waiting for a phone call. Like, it was scheduled at 20 to 9. So, she set multiple alarms, obviously, to not miss the thing. So, what ended up happening is the phone call, was like, aha, screw the appointed time. I'm going to Daddy's love all over you instead. No, I'm going to, ring you to Cricket's head. God, could I stop having things happen for just a second? Thank you. I'm going to ring you 20 minutes earlier instead. So me, in my lovely state of slumber, was woken up to her phone call, which is fine, you know, she needs to get the call. I don't mind. And she, like, darts out of bed like a scared deer and heads off downstairs to answer the phone call. That's alright. I knew I was going to get waken up by it. It's fine, you know, and I'm like, I need to go back to sleep. Life is pain for tired me. Life is pain for tired me. Existence is pain. And I'm lying there, and then about 20 minutes later or so, when the actual time of the phone call was supposed to happen, an alarm goes off that she sets in preparation for waking up in time for the thing. Hang on a minute, let me make sure that everything's okay. Take everything okay. Reroll! Oh, that's all right. We did admittedly find Cricket's head, so it's not inherently amazing, but I suppose it's not bad. We also need to go to shop and get ourselves, I guess, champion's belt must be it. I mean, we're supposed to get some power from the shop, and that's really the only damage up that we've got going on. So onwards to the depths. So yeah, 20 minutes later, an alarm goes off to remind her to wake up. Now, obviously, she's gone out the room at this point, and I was just about to drift back into lovely sleep, and then... And I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? I'm gonna die! I'm gonna... Ooh. You know what? You know what? We'll take this. Why the hell? I like that. Look at that. Yes, we will take that. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. What is happening? What is happening? And of course, the alarm is hidden, because that way you gotta force yourself to get out of bed. So I'm just like, oh, this is torture. What do I do? Will it go off if I ignore it? Or do I need to get up and find it and wake up more? I just don't know. I just don't know. What do I do? What is life? So eventually I get up, go on this zombie-level tired scavenger hunt throughout this room. We need to re-roll this 3 times. Yes, 3 whole times. We've got ourselves the body there. I guess the body's not massively needed. How did I skip a room? Oh, curse the maze. That makes sense, actually. There was 2 batteries in here, if I recall, which is incredibly convenient now that I think about it. Almost too convenient. Done, done, done. Alright, we'll do our 3rd reroll. See, the question is, I have no idea if I'm supposed to pick up this spacebar item or not before rerolling. So I guess I'm going to, and then hope for the best, I guess. Yay. Hey, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that works. Alright, I have a feeling that was supposed to be the item. At least I bloody hope so, because at this point, I don't even really know. So yeah, that alarm goes off, and I managed to find it hidden under like a pile of clothes at the end of the bed, and I'm like, alright, okay, this is over now. Alright, the torture is finished. I can just enjoy life, enjoy all it has to offer by going to sleep and phasing out from reality. That is going to be my goal now, and I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make this happen. Oh, apparently I need to go find myself a little bit of a mob trap, which is good, because I very, very nearly just went into the boss and moved on from the floor. See, that's what happens when I tattle tales. I forget to remember important information, but that's alright, because I believe in myself, even if no one else does. I believe in myself. I love how this looks. I'm excited to see. Ooh, alright. Little bit of green coin action. That was definitely worth the trip. I'm excited to see where this synergy ends up, because obviously while this is cool, you know, it's nothing super cray-cray yo-yo-yo so far, you know. It's alright. It's acceptable, but it's not totes ridiculous, you know. It really is. And let's move on. I'm sorry, I wasted a key. I'm sure that physically pained some of you as I wasted that key so hard, but it's alright, because I believe. Again, I do believe. So about 5 minutes later then, when it gets to the actual time of the call, so this alarm went off 5 minutes before, so 5 minutes later, the actual time of the call, I'm supposed to just ignore the devil deal and the boss drop, so... yeah, on we go. I'm going to trust in you, Seed Submitter. I'm going to trust, and that's the important thing. I am going to trust. So the actual time of the call, yep, you probably guessed it by now, but the next alarm goes off, and I'm just like, ah, screaming out to the heavens. Not really, because I didn't want to wake other people up, but internally, there was definitely heaven screaming occurring. That I can assure you. And this one was quite the sharp sort of, like someone was strangling a robot puppy, you know. That's really the only way to describe it. What have you got? Hey, that's all right. And are we going to get ourselves a ladder? We are. What do you have for us? A free experimental treatment. Do I even want a free experimental treatment? I'm gonna say no, because honestly, we're doing really well, and I wanted to lower my damage or my tiers, so I'm gonna leave that there. Also, I feel like that's something that should never be offered to someone. Hey, you! Yes, you! What would you say to a free experimental treatment? It might make you into the strongest, handsome man in the world, or it might turn you into a snail. What do you do? Actually, would you take those odds? Like, let's say you were a Let's say you had a 50-50. Okay. Tammy's head. That is interesting. And then what have we got? Ooh! Oh! Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. So we'll grab that, and then obviously Abaddon. Did I do it in the right order? Jesus, maximum sudden health, and then re-roll. It's a brimstone synergy? The bait and switch is real. Here I'm thinking, giant tears, monstro lung poison, what's happening, where's this going? And then it's like, psych, yo, what up, it's brimstone. Huh. Oh my god. Look at that. That is amazing. This trinket makes this. Oh, okay, we need to move on because I've got a minute and a half until the boss rush. But oh, snap, darling, snap, darling. Yes, snap, darling. I have no explanation for what I was planning on saying there, and we're just going to accept that. So yeah, this next alarm goes off that sounds like it's coming from Satan's own. Let's go with mouth. It's not where I'm going, but we'll go with mouth. And I'm having to find that now, and like, okay, alright, this is it. You know, at this point, my heart is beating like crazy, because it's terrifying every time it goes on. And when I'm in a sleepy state, I'm just like, what's happening? I don't understand. How do I make it better? Reroll, and then we need to reroll this some more. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Do I take Tammy's head? I feel like I should, right? I mean, if we've got this kind of brimstone-age, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like worth it. Yes, I was hoping. That looks so cool. The trinket is absolutely making this, and you know, oh, you know that I am partial to seeds where the trinket makes it happen. Also, we have like 20 seconds. Holy bollocks. Okay, go. I can do this. I believe. I've only got 20 seconds to save the world. And it's going to for this fast again. Killing dry flies, pooping away, the weight, all the woman, a little bit distracted. That's alright. Easy. Bags of time. What do I even want from here? Mainly, I guess, just to annihilate it, right? So we'll grab the soul, yes, indeed. But, oh, man, what a beautifully unique and badass synergy. So I wonder if I could just be... Oh, that looks amazing! How incredible does that look? Yes, please. That is just pure beauty. Can you believe after all this time, we are still getting things that are just unreal good? Like, thank you so much, bent worm. That's probably not the best way to describe this worm, but it is, you know, it's a bent worm. Somebody's cracked his tail backwards, and that's okay. Because this just looks incredible. Because without the trinket, it would just be, you know, green bouncing brimstone. We've seen that before. But with this trinket and the Monstro's lung, we just get these random, really out of place, almost like cranking brimstone beams. It just looks like kind of like an alien, weird sort of setup. What the hell can't I kill? Like, how the hell did something survive that? Oh, you were underground. I see. You little coward. You cowardly coward. We actually already got the devil deal on this floor, so ignoring it's not even really much of an issue now, is it? Whoa, he actually survived, but then Daddy's legs came down. In fact, imagining Daddy's foot killing... Do I even want Gemini? No, I don't want Gemini. I don't want to dilute this beautiful synergy with that patheticness. Oh, we do get to at least walk in the devil deal anyway, so we got that going for us. And, oh, look, shockingly, it's empty. What? Yeah. Daddy's love stomping on a pin. Shouldn't it just, like, force it back down? Shouldn't it just force it back down into the hole that it came out of and just, like, crush it into it as, like, a bloody paste? That would be kind of insane. I love that we have Guppy on top of this, and just randomly Bumbo on top of this. Like, this Bumbo doesn't do anything for us except be Bumbo, but there's a certain loveliness to just having Bumbo, especially when Bumbo is apparently trying to kill me. I love, like, if I move, it just makes it look so mental. It really does. Oh, this is great. I can't believe that this is better in a natural occurring run than the mod of the week one, where I added a little bit of extra mod power to make that happen. That is just absurd to me. I'm so happy. Look at it. It just looks incredible as we go through each one. I mean, we don't even really need the Guppy, honestly, do we? It's just a little bit of lovely extra flavor raspberry flies on top. So yeah, I'm finding this next death-dealing alarm. And you're probably guessing, hey, go ahead. You'd probably guess where the rest of this story is going. Of course, yep, 5 minutes after the call, because, I love her, but there is a limit to how much preparation I think any one person needs. 3 freaking alarms, 5 minutes before, on time, and 5 minutes after. Come on, it's not God calling you. But, that's fine. That's whatevs. That's whatevs. Another one goes off. This one hidden inside a freaking wardrobe, because... okay, then. I'll take Dark Bum, but I don't want Fear Shock, because I don't want it to change the color of this brimstone. I don't know if it will or won't, but it's not like it's necessary, is it? It's going to make just no difference to this brimstone. Oh, I love how it looks. Thank you, Bentworm. Thank you so much for giving me this gift. So, yeah, the third alarm goes off, and I'm like, I just I guess we'll see what our tears look like. Ooh, I like that. Look at it. It's just going so mental. Just back and... where are you going? That's awesome. What is it even doing? I like that a lot. I'm glad we picked up Fate's Reward there. So, yeah, I had to find this one in the wardrobe. And then finally, I'm laying down. I'm like, oh, that is great. That is great. I made it. I made it through. Everything is fine. I can go back to sleep now. That's got to be the last one. How many freaking devices does she even have? And as good as the Curved Horn is, obviously it's no replacement for this lovely shenanigans. Though I do need to stack up some keys, I suppose. But either way, hello, it lives. Blom. Goodbye to you. And a Devil Deal Nail. Not really something that we want. Do I go to the Hush on this? I mean, I don't have the keys for it, do I? So, I mean, the Hush should stay. I'll go have a quick look. If we get, like, the 7 keys required to go, then I suppose we will. But as it stands right now, it seems like a kind of pointless endeavor, as we can only get the item rooms, and then we don't have the keys for the chest and all of that jazz, and I just feel like there's better things we could... yeah, look, there's no way we're going to get that many keys in such a small amount of floors. It's just not going to happen. It's just not gonna happen. But then again, I also do want to go to the Hush. Decisions. I mean, I could potshot open some gold chests and hope that we get... in my defense, okay... in my defense, alright, in my defense, it shouldn't be possible to open those bastards when you're flying, okay? It shouldn't be possible. It's not fair. It's just not fair. And I know what you're gonna say, life isn't fair, but still, it's not fair. Give me some keys. That's not some keys, that's some coins. I mean, they're kind of similar words, so I can sort of understand how you'd make that incorrect distinction, but still, please. Just please, yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Do I just go anyway, or do I not? Because how well are we even going to kill the Hush with this? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I so nearly opened another one. God damn it. This is fine. This is fine. This is absolutely, totally, and completely fine. And... screw it. I can't resist. Curiosity and the cat and all that Do I open the chest? Do I go for the item rooms? Do I go for the shop and hope for the best? I don't even really know at this point. I guess we go for the shop and hope for an extra key. Yay! Alright, we can at least get in the item rooms, so we got that going for us, which is good. Are you Justice? No, you're not Justice. And our other pair is... I'm not actually going to take either one on principle, you know, on frickin' principle. I mean, he should get absolutely annihilated by the flies. Thinking about it, yeah, that's a pretty strong destruction of the Hush here, and that was a nice little bit of damage too. To be fair, if I can kill... Oh, this looks great. It's such a big open room. Alright, I'm actually kind of happy that I did this. And we do have the soul, so a lot of the time these are just going to get pushed away from us. Let's be honest, if I can kill the Hush in the manner that I did in Mod of the Week, which you need to see, God, I was a god, then ain't nothing gonna ever bring me down. And obviously we got Bumbo to destroy it too, and I think we've got a really strong soul in this fight. Like, it's absolutely pushing everything massively away from us. Bumbo's just like, get back here, you little bitch! I'm gonna tear the crap out of you! So after I disable this third alarm then, and finally reach inner peace with myself, I, of course, 5 minutes later, am visited back by Daddy again, who's like, oh, you're awake! Let me tell you how the phone call went. Yeah, it's fine. Sure. How did it go? How did it go? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely awake. Coincidentally. Why are you crying? Oh, you know reasons. Just reasons. All right, let's go to the frickin' chest at this point. I think we've had enough, really. I think we have had enough. And then war, get destroyed, war. Get destroyed. That's gonna get splatted. I mean, I can just use spacebar, but at the same time, my normal firing is pretty much equally effective, right? Bombs are keys! Oh, that's actually really freaking useful. Nice. That is very lucky, Bob's brain. Go on then, Bobby. You can come with us. Why not? No, we actually got a doubling of the world, so I guess we'll use it. And we are indeed going in the correct direction. That is lovely. Yeah, I like how I actually don't need to stop moving. Like, this kills everything. Oh, no. No, I'm going to go get the battery, because we need to Tammy's head. Isaac all up in here. I'm pretty happy I did take Tammy's head over keeping the D6. Obviously, while we could have re-rolled Hush and stuff, I think this is inherently a lot more satisfying. What have we got, Isaac? And goodbye. You tried, I suppose. You tried. My only regret is that this required devil deals, and therefore... Mega Satan should not be ours unless we get very lucky with Dad's key. No? Alright. I mean, all of these items are kind of fine, just not game-changing. Oh, does this mean some of them are going to be pink and green? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, no, it made it red again! Oh, how could you? How could you? How very dare you? Way to ruin my life, Isaac. God, you're so mean to me. I'm an adult now. You can't do this. So, at least we've got the kind of cool ghosty brimstone, which is nice. Did they just... Yep, they did just instantly die. Holy water. Yay. I love holy water. Just like I love the power glove. I really do. I mean, it still looks badass, but I miss the green. I miss the green, okay? Good old Reverend Green. It was never him in Cluedo, okay? Reverend Green was too nice. Maybe that's actually was the perfect cover-up. Maybe it was him this entire time. Oh, God. Oh, God, I've never thought about Cluedo this way. Granted, I've never sat down and seriously considered Cluedo, just as a general thing. You know, I don't know why anyone would specifically do that, but you never know. You never know with these things. This is just utter destruction. There's just nothing anyone could do. Especially now we have an army of spiders and flies, as well as room-wiping, bouncing, cranking brimstone. You see what I mean with, like, a crank? The sort of spinny, angled metal thing. That's totally what's going on here. I guess we'll get the dead onion. Shouldn't make a big difference. Steam sale, yeah! And the fool, alright. Goodbye, blue baby. Goodbye. Oh, look, Dark Bum's so happy and in love. Oh, it was a spider. It was a spider, not Dark Bomb. That's really, really awkward. Alright, guys, like if you enjoyed this beautiful scene of the week. Remember to submit your own and subscribe for more. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.